What if your garage had a gold-plated Lamborghini? What if your backyard was the Red Sea, and your yacht had a submarine, a cinema, and a hospital? Now, imagine flying in an Airbus A380 so luxurious, it has its own concert hall and Turkish bath. Sounds like a fantasy, right? For most, yes. But for Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, better known as MBS, it's just another Tuesday. How does one man possess this level of wealth, power, and influence? How can someone control trillions of dollars, reshape a nation, and still find time to relax in a palace modeled after Versailles? At just 39 years old, MBS is not just the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia. He's a global force. From mega yachts to mega cities, his empire stretches far beyond oil. But behind the palaces and jets lies a man on a mission to transform Saudi Arabia and redefine the modern monarchy. So buckle up, because what you're about to discover about MBS's life, fortune, and vision is more outrageous than fiction, and it's 100% real. Global power. What happens when a 30-something royal shakes the foundations of an oil-rich kingdom and redraws the geopolitical map in just a few years? You get Mohammed bin Salman, known worldwide as MBS. Born on the 31st of August 1985, in Riyadh, MBS is the seventh son of King Salman and the grandson of Saudi Arabia's founder, Ibn Saud. But he wasn't just handed the throne, he seized global attention with fierce ambition. By 2015, he was the defense minister. By 2017, the crown prince. In 2022, he was named prime minister, effectively becoming the kingdom's de facto leader. Globally, MBS isn't just a royal name, he's a strategic brand. With his bold vision 2030, he's turning oil-dependent Saudi Arabia into a tech-driven, tourism-friendly, and entertainment-powered economy. He signs billion-dollar deals, builds futuristic cities like Neom, and invites foreign investment like never before. He has rubbed shoulders with global giants at the G20, sat across the table from US presidents, Chinese premiers, and European leaders, and even given rare interviews to Western media, such as 60 Minutes and The Atlantic, charmingly defending his reforms while deflecting criticism. From pushing for women's rights to staging music festivals and sports events once banned in the kingdom, MBS is reshaping not only Saudi Arabia, but also its image worldwide. Supporters hail him as a reformist, critics call him authoritarian. But one thing is sure, he's not just influencing the Middle East, he's affecting the world. Political role. How do you modernize a kingdom without breaking its core, and still call the shots in global diplomacy? Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, has navigated this tightrope walk with skill. At home, he's rolled out headline-grabbing social reforms. Once unthinkable in Saudi Arabia, women now drive, cinemas are open, concerts light up Riyadh, and the religious police's grip has weakened. It's a cultural transformation, but one with boundaries. Critics accuse MBS of using reform as a smokescreen for authoritarianism. Dissent is met with swift and silent crackdowns. Globally, MBS is just as bold. His foreign policy has taken a hard turn, leading to the controversial war in Yemen, confronting rivals like Iran and reshaping Saudi Arabia's diplomatic profile. With the US, he enjoyed a transactional yet powerful alliance under Donald Trump, striking multi-billion-dollar arms deals and securing strategic backing, even amid scandals. However, under the Biden administration, ties have cooled, although energy and security issues keep the doors open. Surprisingly, MBS has recently pivoted toward Iran. In a landmark 2023 deal brokered by China, Saudi Arabia and Iran agreed to restore diplomatic relations, a move that shocked observers worldwide. Many view this as MBS positioning Saudi Arabia as a regional power broker, distancing itself from an Israeli alignment while neutralizing future threats. As head of key institutions, Saudi Aramco, the Defense Ministry, the Central Bank, MBS doesn't just influence policy, he is the policy. His rule blends modernization with control, ambition with calculation. Whether you see him as a reformer or a strongman, one thing's clear, he's rewriting the kingdom's script, and the world is watching. Château Louis XIV. What if your weekend escape looked like a royal palace, except smarter, sleeker, and even more extravagant than the original? That's the life of Mohammed bin Salman. Just outside Paris sits the Château de Versailles, a 17th century masterpiece cloaked in 21st century opulence. Inspired by Versailles, but wired with modern tech, this $300 million estate features gold leaf fountains, hidden elevators, and even an underwater meditation room nestled in a moat filled with koi and sturgeon. Inside, MBS's playground is jaw-dropping. Twin ballrooms, a private cinema, a squash court, and a nightclub lined with priceless art from his collection. It's more than real estate. It's a symbol, a statement, a quiet yet thunderous reminder of a prince whose influence extends from Riyadh to the Riviera. The chateau isn't just where he stays, it's where power and luxury meet in breathtaking secrecy. Super yachts. Imagine a palace that glides across the sea, untouched by time or tides. That's Serene, Mohammed bin Salman's $500 million super yacht and one of the most opulent vessels ever built. Spanning nearly 440 feet, Serene isn't just a yacht. It's a sovereign realm afloat. 2 helipads allow VIPs to arrive in style, while a sweeping staircase connects indoor and outdoor pools. Below deck lies a private submarine dock and a mesmerizing underwater viewing room. Add in a cinema, spa, and even a full-service hospital, and Serene becomes a fortress of floating luxury. Whether she's anchored in the Red Sea or cruising the Mediterranean, Serene is not merely transport. It's MBS's Royal Command Center at sea. But that's just the beginning. Enter Pegasus the Athid, a $120 million masterpiece of modern yachting. Slightly more discreet, but equally decadent, it features a cinema, a beach club, a gym, and a helipad that transforms into a golf driving range. The crown jewel? A float-in dry dock that converts into a 12-meter swimming pool. Together, these yachts are not assets. They're symbols of unrivaled global influence. Flying palaces. When Mohammed bin Salman takes to the skies, it's not in a first-class seat, it's in a flying palace that makes Air Force One look modest. His custom Airbus A380, reportedly costing over $450 million, is the crown jewel of private aviation. And calling it a jet barely does it justice. Inside, you'll find a concert hall, private cinema, gold-plated bathrooms, and even a Turkish bath. One section houses a garage for supercars. Another features a private lounge with panoramic sky views, while suites are lined with silk and gold accents and equipped with touchscreen command panels. Conference rooms allow for mid-flight global diplomacy, while spa zones and prayer rooms cater to both luxury and tradition. His second jet, a fully customized Boeing 747, is equally lavish, fitted with bedrooms, reception areas, and private offices. These jets are more than just transport. They're strategic command centers, royal lounges, and billion-dollar sanctuaries all at once. When MBS flies, it's not just a journey, it's a moving empire in the clouds. Luxury cars. When you're one of the world's most powerful men, your garage isn't just a collection, it's a kingdom on wheels. Mohammed bin Salman's car fleet reads like a fantasy catalog of the rarest, fastest, and most luxurious machines ever built. Start with his gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador SV, a gleaming symbol of sheer opulence that looks more sculpture than supercar. Then there's the Ferrari Enzo, F50, LaFerrari, and 599 GTO, all iconic models that most collectors can only dream of owning. His Bugatti lineup, a Veyron Supersport and a Chiron Supersport, among the fastest production cars in the world. But MBS's tastes aren't limited to raw power. His garage also houses a McLaren P1, a McLaren Senna, a Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, and a custom SLK 55 AMG. Add to that a few Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and heavily modified Range Rovers with massage seats and panoramic sunroofs. And in a nod to innovation, he proudly owns a Turkish-made TOG EV, gifted by President Erdogan. Proof that even a crown prince can blend sustainability with prestige. In the world of luxury cars, MBS doesn't just drive, he dominates. The legacy: how much power can one man hold? For Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince, Prime Minister, and de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia, the answer stretches far beyond personal wealth. With an estimated net worth of $25 billion and control over the Public Investment Fund, PIF, MBS oversees one of the world's most significant sovereign wealth funds, valued at over $700 billion and growing. Through the PIF, he's buying up global influence. From stakes in Uber and Nintendo to mega developments like Neom, a futuristic $500 billion desert city. But money is only half the story. As chairman of Saudi Aramco, the central bank, the Council for Economic and Development Affairs, and the Council for Political and Security Affairs, MBS holds Saudi Arabia's political, economic, and military levers in one hand. His Vision 2030 strategy is not just a diversification plan, it's a national reinvention. From allowing women to drive to introducing cinemas, he's reshaping the kingdom. Mohammed bin Salman's life is an extreme fusion of visionary ambition and untouchable wealth. And yes, his private yacht, château, jets, and gold cars are real. He's more than a prince. He's a global force, pushing boundaries between vision and extravagance. Thanks for watching. If this peek into MBS's trillion-dollar lifestyle stunned you, hit like and subscribe. We're only scratching the surface.